As artificial intelligence continues to infiltrate our lives, you've got to wonder, what would we do if the computers went crazy and we had to take them down? Interestingly, that's kind of the premise of 1983's laser gates from Imagic. Frighteningly prophetic. We'll duke it out with the cryptic computer right after this.
This video supported in part by...
Playing VR, I tend to sweat. It gives me an edge. So King of Nerds happens to give me an edge too. Let King of Nerds give you the edge. Bye, King of Nerds.
Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I am John, I am a GenXGrownUp. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Publisher Imagic is well known for classic Atari VCS games like Atlantis and Demon Attack, but as I learned when producing my Imagic ranking video, their catalog of games has some hidden surprises too. A while back I looked at No Escape, an upside-down breakout mixed with Greek mythology. I didn't see that coming. And in this Friday Plays, I'm turning my attention to Laser Gates. Written by Dan Oliver and published in 1983, the premise of Laser Gates is that the cryptic computer that's maintained peace for 5 centuries has malfunctioned. It's about to initiate its own self-destruct sequence, and that's bad news for the humans. This episode was requested by GenXGrownUp viewer Soiner, who wanted me to take a closer look at one of his Imagic favorites, so let's log in.
Here we go. Welcome to Laser Gates, a really simple horizontal shooter at its surface. The first thing that grabbed me when I saw it is it uses only half the screen. You know, it has like a half screen HUD, like this dashboard, and then half the screen is this little tunnel adventure shooter thing. And I judged it by that the first time I looked at it and probably didn't play it very much. And now that I played it, I'm like, oh, I get it. I understand what the appeal is here. Now, fortunately, it has this attract mode. So rather than me trying to play a bunch while I'm talking, I can kind of walk you through what we're seeing as it's going through its attract mode. Now, you are piloting the Dante Dart, that's the little blue ship on the left there. Your goal, as I mentioned in the intro, is to destroy this computer that's gone crazy. So this what is it called? The cryptic computer used to protect us, and now it's going to destroy us. So it has 4 of these failsafe detonators at the end of these treacherous caverns that you have to get to. And when you get there, you need to... When we get to that, we have to pause because even that is its own little crazy minigame. In the midst of it, you have basically waves of things come through. They could either be static things, like walls or turrets, or they could be flying enemies, which we'll talk about in a second. First, though, you'll see some of them fly by. Let's talk about the UI on the screen. Oh, by the way, single-player game, no difficulty switches, no game select, nothing like that to mess with. It's just the game itself ramps up in its own difficulty. It's going to be the same difficulty every time you play, just harder as you go further. At the top of the bottom, you have the score, which I think speaks for itself. You have energy. Now, energy is equivalent. It's like fuel in other games. The longer you fly without refueling at all, that energy is going to go down, and if you run out, you die. You have 1 life in this game, by the way, 1 life. And periodically, there are energy pickups, so you got to be careful not to shoot those too. Then you have, just below the energy, you have shields. Shields are, it's like life, you know, so you start with 24 units of shield, and most things will take like 1 notch of health, but if you run into a wall, that's like 6 notches of health, so that's a big deal. And you can only replenish your shields, and only a little. Every 10,000 points you earn, you'll gain back 6 units of shield. So if you get 10 grand, you get a little shield back, but maybe not even full, you know, not necessarily. So it's a game of diminishing returns. Below that is D time. That's the distance to the failsafe detonator, the next one. There are 4 to get through. The next one. So you can kind of slow down the game by hanging back, but if you don't make it to the detonator in time, it detonates and you've lost the game too. There's so many ways to lose this game. So let's talk about the top of the screen. And you've seen, as my little Dante Dart is flying around, you have things like these flashing walls. So those are called flexing force fields. They either flash or they pulse or something. You have to not run into those. Those are the kinds of walls that will hit you for 6 points of damage. You have these little radar turrets. There's one going by. I love there's a demo mode. I can talk about all these things without having to be playing as I go. Flexing force field there. You'll notice these things come through one at a time. That wall, that gray wall is crazy. That is called a dense packed column, and you've got to blast your way through that. There's a homing missile just flew in. There's another homing missile. You also have these called bite bats that look like bats. Bats are terrible in any video game. There's also a munching guy called a rock muncher, and he can shoot at you. There's the rock muncher right there. He flies around. And when you get to the detonator, so we want to get to the detonator and see what that's like. So I'm going to play a little bit, then try a points run. Not going to be much different, probably. So let me go ahead and start. So you can go forward and backward. So it's really about timing. And there are waves. So until these walls pass, nothing else is going to happen. And when they go by, a new kind of random thing is going to be this wall. You can't shoot those. When you shoot, it doesn't cost you any extra, I should mention. So you can rapid fire all you want. The only real thing to be concerned about is that you can shoot the fuel pods. So we'll see one of those in a minute. There's a crazy bat. Try to get him. You can't. Ooh, hit the wall. Turn around here. Get it. There we go. I got him. So you go back and forth a little. Whoa, get him. And again, until these walls are gone, nothing. And then there's one of the rock munchers. Hate those guys. They're very erratic. Got a bat. Got him. Turret. Got that. You see my shields are down. My energy's down a bit. Come on, energy. Oh, look, it's flashing. Oh, I got hurt. That's all right. So come on, health pod. There it is. You can shoot that if you're not careful. It's very easy to shoot. It's very easy to shoot. It's so close. And I haven't been slowing down. We should make it. Stupid bat. D-time is flashing. There it is. Okay. I'm going to pause because there's so much to know about this very quick part of the game. And it can be over fast if you're not careful. So here's what you need to know. That is one of 4 detonators. It has 6507 on it. That's also the name of the chip that is inside of the 2600. That's kind of cute. But you see on the side of it, there are these 4 little pins. Here's the thing. This can be booby-trapped. The way you destroy this is by shooting the pins. But if you shoot one of the pins, it's going to ding your shield. If you shoot that same booby-trap pin again, you explode and die. And so you've got to be careful, like where do you shoot? And you don't rapid fire shoot, but you need time to shoot. So now that you know all of that, let's try to destroy it. Shouldn't be too tough. It's the first one, and we know what we're doing. So try to shoot that one, didn't work. There we go. We got it. And then it starts again. I can get shields. And it's going to get faster and more difficult, as you might imagine. You know, it's how games work. All right. So that is it. You have to work your way through the cave. You have to save your energy and your shields, defeat all these little enemies, and then you have the riddle at the end that's pretty unfair. If you're low in health, your first shot could end your game if it's one of the booby-trapped little pins. So I'm going to do a points run in a second. For your information, full disclosure, I've never completed this game. I usually get about 15 to 20,000 points. I'm going to do my absolute best on a points run, but somebody, like over on our Discord server, who plays the Friday Plays games after I do and tries to beat me, they're going to complete the game, and they're going to show me something awesome. I've never completed it, but you can do so. You can. Before I jump into it, I'm going to remind you of our store over at GenXGrownUp.com/merch. You know what I'm going to say. Cool original designs. Go buy a t-shirt. Go buy a hat. Support independent content creation. Either our designs or someone else's. Every little bit helps. We appreciate that you keep us in mind. We love seeing those emails that say, we made a sale. We made a sale. Just a little extra bonus. It really helps to keep us going. Okay. Laser gates. There's no difficulty. There's no game options. It's just playing the game, and we're going to give it a shot. Maybe I get around 15, 20 grand. I could get real unlucky too. So let's see. Here we go. I like how it's kind of wave driven, since we have these walls, I know there's nothing else coming after me until that wall gets off the screen. I tend to stay about mid-screen, makes it quite a bit easier to attack bad guys, because your bullets repeat faster. You know what I mean? Like, the rapid fire is faster when you're close against the screen over here. Just kind of sit midway here. There we go, there's a bat. Come on, bat. Stupid bat. Got him. What's next? Oh, by the munchers. Oh, I got lucky. I should mention I didn't even talk about score, but let me put up this little scoreboard for you. The biggest score in the game is destroying the detonator at the end. It's worth 6507 points. That's the code on the side. That's the chip, and it's so basically if you destroy one of those, 6 grand. It's probably going to be as many points as you made getting there. Ouch! Ooh! Oh! The shields are bad. This is not going to be great. I'm already hurting big time. This is not my best run, to be certain. I'm hit by a couple of bad guys. Ooh, got him. It'll hurt my shield again. And the shield can only heal if I get 10,000 points, and that's only going to happen if I destroy this thing. Whew, made it through there. We're getting close. We got to be getting close, right? Ah. Cut through there. Got it. Ooh, oh, I got him. Did you see he appeared at the last second? I didn't see him come on screen. I got the first detonator. Well. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, I have 0 shields. I'm dying just in a second. It's any moment now. 17 grand. I said 15 or 20. Oh, come on. Ooh, and there it was. That wall. Okay. So we made it through 1 detonator. 17,000 points. From there on, it just gets faster, harder, more difficult, and then it starts adding the booby-trapped detonator at the end. It is a great game, but let me tell you, what I just did is about as good as I've ever done. Usually I'll make it a little bit farther. I might make it to the end with a little more shields, but yeah, when I did this in my my video about the entire Imagic library and doing tier ratings, even though I hadn't played it before, I realized it for that tier. I gave it an A because it's quite fun, and there's something about knowing there is a way to finish a game that really gives me a little more incentive to go back and try it again. So you give it a try, see what you think. Imagic Laser Gates.
I think maybe in my youth I might have had the endurance, reflexes, and free time to eventually destroy all 4 reactors and complete the game, but these days I'm lucky to make it through just 1. And again, this game does have an ending, just not one I'm likely to ever see. Soiner, thanks for requesting this game. If you have one you'd like to see me feature here in this series, do let me know down in the comments. Meanwhile, I'll throw links to previous episodes you can watch right now here and here. I certainly hope you found something to enjoy in this episode. I can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.